3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 150. And joining me this week, we got the K Schmoonos.
Yeah,
And we got
that's
the
me.
Detuzens.
That's him.
Hi.
We also have
100
Mango.
episodes ago, it was April. It was episode 50. And the title was Where Is It? This week, Nick, V, Bruno, and Dick talk about space again and the planet that is there, but we're unable to see. Also, we talk about Dit and his need to whisper around his own house. Oh, that's Lizzie. Dit was upset about not wanting to disturb his drug dealing, domestic abuse, beaten neighbors.
I remember.
I remember.
Do
Dit?
you remember?
Yeah. I can talk now. The walls are actually insulated.
Yeah. So that's 100 episodes. We're 1 week away. We're 1 week away from the anniversary of the 100 episode anniversary of the first anniversary.
I miss the old apartment sometimes.
We are also
I miss learning how to count. That's what I miss.
We are also in the 50s. I think I said to you at 140, Bruno, we would be done with the 140s in mid-March. That was in January 14th. We'll be done with the 50s in 1, 2,
2.5
3,
months.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roughly the beginning of June.
Yeah, something around there.
See you in 10 episodes at the beginning of June, Bruno.
I'll see you there.
So a few things have happened since last week.
Yeah, what are they?
One, I'm guessing Dit didn't read the title of last week's episode.
Suck it or something.
Dit eat it, yeah. 2, we bought the big pass, the king size, Bruno.
Oh, did you? Yeah?
And the mini one.
I approve.
So we get the 3 cups.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I approve. It's great. It's good.
I think we were able to go next week we can walk around. Maybe go hang out with there used to be a blind owl at the zoo.
You might have to figure out, I think you gotta pick your ticket or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You gotta predate some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what happened there. I bought a fiver thing.
Yes. Yes, you did. Did you get it yet?
It's gonna be message. I got a message.
Your order has been canceled.
Oh, that reminds me. I have an order that I just got an email about from Amazon. Let me look at
that.
Nick's message is I don't do lewd Falbert characters.
Friday. It was supposed to come Thursday, Amazon. Don't do me like this.
Is it Amazon's fault or the UPS's?
I don't know because no one tells me anything. They just don't tell me where it's at.
Did it ship yet?
It just shipped today.
Then it's probably Amazon's.
I ordered it the 16th.
That's Amazon's fault.
I know. I'm not happy.
The only messages I have are from 5 or 2 days ago saying, hey, we care about the security of your account. But it won't let me open the message. Okay, whatever. Your order has been placed. You submitted the requirements. Your order is started. Your delivery date was updated to April 1st. You added a background scene. Your delivery date was April 8th now.
Fuck.
So, here's... Oh, God.
Well,
I am a
next
human...
week...
Bike. Submit.
What?
Bike. Submit.
CAPTCHA. I figured it out.
Oh, I'm sitting here like
I was trying to figure out what he was saying first.
I thought Nick was like having a stroke or something. I was like,
I had to select all the bikes.
dude, I hate to
What
start,
is
like,
that
link?
link? I guess I can kind of understand. It's Fiverr. They have a lot of pages.
That's called affiliate links on top of affiliate links.
Yeah, there's a cutoff here. It's probably like
Yeah, you got me.
like there probably.
Try it, Bruno. Wait, this didn't work.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Hmm.
There's your shortened link.
No, I don't wanna. I can't read.
Hey, you can't make me. Oh fuck! I just realized I forgot to update the one thing. Shit.
Why'd you forget to update?
The number of the episode.
Oh, in OBS.
We're still a few
Yeah.
months away from the Dickcast. That's the number.
I'll fix it. God damn it! I just made more work for myself. How long are we? 6 minutes. Got it.
So this is the guy I picked. This is his stuff. You can't see it if you're not watching the episode, so eat it.
Well,
Did you get the premium
I did get premium.
the
so that it's actually
Like-
colored?
Yeah, basically. It was the only one that was colored.
I probably won't be streaming the test run.
I'm just talking about my
I don't know if
character being
Bruno
made.
wants to.
We'll
Well, I
see.
mean, no one's gonna be able to see it yet. Like
Yo,
the pseudo canon, you will not.
Mango
exist
has a
at that
target
point.
acquired on the wall. Is there a bug on that wall? He was
No.
staring something down up on the wall.
He's just like
I don't know.
cleaning himself now. What you doing, bud? Okay.
I swore he was about to jump for a bug halfway up that wall on your left, I think.
I left.
Yeah, that up that way. Whatever.
Yeah, he's just kind of chilling. But yeah, Falbert's finally gonna come to life. I don't know what to expect because I left it pretty like I gave him some like general things I want, but I'm like I don't really know where to go with this. So creative
Yeah,
direction is all yours.
I'm sure we'll see something nice.
Maybe. So those are the two things I
Should I
have
send him an
been-
email and tell him to incorporate a flute into your outfit somewhere?
I play the schwam, which is like a clarinet.
You're terrified of the flute.
Yeah, but I play a schwam.
I don't
It's
know
a
what that
schwam.
is.
That looks like a flute.
No, it's a clarinet. Dog, you can't call a clarinet a flute.
Is it this thing?
Yes.
Hmm.
That is nowhere near a clarinet. Or not. That is a clarinet.
Hmm.
It's nowhere near a flute.
Hmm.
It's a whole
Alright.
different direction you hold it. So yeah. And it's made of wood. Clarinets, well, I guess you have a wood flute.
I'm sure you could.
So, maybe one of the last Discord podcasts, guys. You know?
Dude, we're going to TeamSpeak.
You know?
Maybe we'll go back.
It's so hard to have a good thing. Is it not?
No, it's so hard to keep a good thing. That's the problem.
I'm
You
gonna
can have
miss
it, you
the
just can't
video
keep-
streaming the most, I think, of anything in Discord.
It's gonna
Okay,
be so...
before we get too far into this, there was a rumor that Microsoft might buy Discord for $10 billion.
Dog, they're just gonna put the Skype logo on it and be like, you guys are using Skype again, bitches. And then, yeah. $10 billion is a lot of
It's a lot
billions
of
of dollars.
money.
How is Discord worth $10 billion?
Because they actually made a good application
Ah!
and supported okay and found a way to make money on it and kept it alive, and they didn't make it only suitable for one type of person. They
Man.
broke out of that gamer start that they got.
Remember when we'd like stream through Steam and we had to like weirdly try to
That
like
was
share,
awful.
but it like half worked?
Yeah, it like never worked. And I
It
was
was-
the only one that had it set to allow all friends. So you guys didn't have to ask me. Everyone else, you had to like submit a request through Steam for.
And
to
if they're
view.
already in the middle of a game, they can't just start it. They have to back out of the game half the time.
Yeah.
that was such a think of if we could have been streaming PUBG the whole time. Think if you could have been like looking at your game but also watching where we're all at with PUBG.
That would have been.
That could have changed the whole dynamic of like
Well, no,
PUBG.
PUBG was fine. The early Tarkov days would have been crazy with it.
Yes. It's
'Cause
such
PUBG,
a
you
thing
can
I
see
don't.
where your teammates are. Maybe like old DayZ streams or like plays. That would have helped.
We still haven't had face cam or webcam for that long. I guess it's been a year now, actually.
I couldn't tell you.
I think
It's been about
more
a year
than
because it's been around since the start of COVID, basically.
Oh, true.
No,
So,
I think
yeah,
it's on
it's-
before that.
No. Because the first podcast, like one of the first podcasts we did, Bruno's like,
That
was
when
like
we
Ren-
did the charity podcast,
that was different.
that was a Discord DM call and it sucked.
Oh, that's how we used to do our video calling, was DMs.
Yeah, it was like a DM like conference call that everyone joined.
That's how
It
we would always video
sucked.
call. And if you
Yes.
didn't know there was a video call going on, you would sit in Discord by yourself wondering where everyone was.
Yes.
And also, you couldn't have more than 10 people in a DM. And we hit that number. So, like, I had to kick out the server and record it myself. It was so dumb. Terrible.
Yeah, so it was only like a year ago we got this. Like, Discord's good. Let's keep it. I mean, their game store is pretty trash. I don't know if anyone's ever bought a game
That's
from the
fine.
Discord.
I don't care about that. It's more about just giving me the call thing and the stream. That's it.
When is the next TeamSpeak update coming out?
Who cares? Who cares?
We
anymore?
did!
No, it didn't. It did not yet. They're still handing out beta codes for
They
TeamSpeak
leaked
5.
that stuff forever ago.
What?
Yeah,
That's not
they're
out.
still handing out beta
How
codes.
are we all beta testing it?
No. It's not even beta out yet. They're still handing them out.
Can you
'Cause
even
I got
run
'em
a
early.
server for it though?
It's the same server.
It's a reskin server that
The
has less
server's
features.
no different. It's literally just a reskin client. That's it.
Bruno and I couldn't use the new client because we can't get to the files then.
Yeah, the beta doesn't have file sharing. The one thing we still use on TeamSpeak. Like,
So I have both installed in case one
Maybe
day.
they're trying to become a Discord.
No, they're not. They've done nothing. They've done nothing. Yeah, launch up the new one. Launch up the new
I
one.
don't even know
Bruno.
which one it is.
I always forget, and I always launch the wrong one. Have you ever like seen it, Bruno?
Here you go.
Or
I'm gonna
never
leak
did?
it. I'm leaking it.
Oh wait, are you having NDA?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Connected.
That's
This
it.
is it. We did it.
Big Bob.
I look. It's even broken. It doesn't show the badges that I have in TeamSpeak.
Those are all the channels in the old server, because like that's
That's what it is.
But,
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Let me
Oh,
drag
wait a
this
minute.
somewhere else for a second.
Bruno's homework
nope.
folder?
Nope. Channel file transfer is not yet available. It's still broken.
Or not implemented. Like, it's
Yeah, it's so dumb.
so yeah. The new TeamSpeak isn't even like remotely a thing. But whatevs. Google. Does Google have a voice channel thing? Do they have a thing?
Google?
No, they've killed like 3 of them.
Oh, I
That
They
was
guess
used to
their
have
Google
Hangouts.
Plus thing.
can we go to
Hangouts died
Teams?
recently. Like, imagine if they kept that up just for another year.
If we do Teams, we can give people control of our screens.
Who's paying for Teams? One
Isn't it
person
free?
needs to pay. No, one person needs to pay, then everyone else can be a guest in their Teams account
Okay.
to host a meeting.
I'll just like spin up
We need to have someone make a company for a singular Microsoft subscription of $8 a month. And then we get Teams.
I feel like you could do that in your free time.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to do Teams, dude.
Dog,
Teams
we're-
video calling dies a lot.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Skype.
good. That's the one thing we
Like,
actually
if someone
want.
stops talking, their video feed will stop.
Well, this is gonna
If
be
you
the
have
new
too many
Skype.
people, I don't know about small groups, but I know, like, for my company meetings of just 15 people, it breaks if one person stops talking.
The new Skype over here is gonna be like just as good. We'll go back to cursed. You guys never
Zoom.
did cursed.
Let's go for
we can go to
Zoom.
Mumble. I have a
Fuck
Mumble
Does
Mumble.
Mumble
server.
have video?
No.
I have a TeamSpeak server. It still works.
No. We only
Yes,
go forward.
Skype. Oh, it's just Skype. You know, Microsoft's gonna own it. Let's show Microsoft by leaving Discord and going to their product they already had.
What happens when you Google Discord alternatives? Like, what does it actually recommend you?
TeamSpeak.
Okay. Troop Messenger? Okay. Chanty?
That's TeamSpeak. I can't believe you. I can't believe that that's where they went.
Hey Space.
What the fuck is that? It's Trello.
Slack.
That's all that
I like
is.
Slack.
Slack,
probably
I will
show
not
them
go to.
this.
So Slack, it's better than Discord in terms of integrations it offers.
Because they advertise the bots that you can get for Slack and Teams. Whereas Discord, you have to go and get your own bots.
Mumble. That's what did. Flock.
Yo, let's go to
Flock.
I miss Vent. I want to go back to Vent.
I miss
Overtime.
TeamSpeak.
We have TeamSpeak.
Yeah, and I
Overtone.
miss it. Every time I
Overtone.
go in there for something and talk to somebody, it sounds so good.
Stop. It doesn't matter.
It all sounds the same if you just get worse.
This is
headphones,
dead,
Bruno.
isn't it?
I thought so.
If
What
it's
is?
not, it's going to be soon. Hangouts.
Oh, I think it is dead.
Oh, Bruno, with
Teams.
Teams,
Yeah.
we could get a file repository.
Can I host it?
It's cloud.
Cloud. But then we could all share it down.
That's a problem.
But then we can sync the file and share it down if we download OneDrive, so that we have like.
We can just make a SharePoint at that point, Nick, because we already have the
Well,
license.
that's what a team
for it.
is, a SharePoint site.
No, a team is separate from that.
No. When you build a team, it's just creating a SharePoint site.
Yeah, but you have to integrate them if you want
No,
them
you
to all show
don't.
up
They
together.
just are integrated together.
No, because we had people make their own things before, and it fucked everything up.
Anytime we make a team in our organization, it makes a SharePoint site. Like, and there's no other thing they can do.
Yeah, but did you have that set up beforehand though, so it integrates?
Ours is never not integrated.
Can we just get this
1.
on the cloud, Nick?
I mean, we could. We'd have to buy extra space.
Throw that on the cloud.
Steam chat. Yeah,
Yeah, because I've used that by accident once.
No, we could buy stickers with Steam Chat.
have
raid
some
call.
stickers.
Y'all limited call solution for group communication.
That looks terrible. No, that looks Russian. That's what that looks like.
Blech. Skype.
Woo.
Ventrilo.
Then, fuck is Viber? Why am I on it already?
Bruno Garcia.
Riot. Oh boy. What even are these? We got to the ones that I don't understand anymore.
Riot.
Or have,
Oh,
like,
I like
ever
Riot.
heard of.
I think Riot is our place. Top features of Riot: hold one-to-one
Also, didn't they say-
conversations or
oh,
group
no,
users. Join or drop ongoing calls in a room without needing to invite or disturb. Talks? What the hell? What the hell? Where are we?
Yeah, that I don't know. I miss some features about TeamSpeak.
You like
One-
poking, and you miss sending a direct message.
I missed the
Hey.
direct the like direct voice messages.
Are you
Like-
there? Hey.
The talking between channels with people.
That's in a lot of those older
I did
voice
like
chat
Teams-
things that Discord just didn't ever bring in.
I know.
It might be just how Discord handles stuff.
I'm sure it is.
Maybe Discord has it, but like in TeamSpeak, whenever I was muted, it would be like, "Yo."
They have it now, but it's literally just a little pop-up that comes up right next to the microphone mute icon.
Oh,
The first time you ever touch your mic.
oh,
So,
that would be
and
very
it also
helpful.
might be for push to talk only.
It would be helpful
Testing?
for me.
Yeah, it's a little message that just says you are currently muted. For the first time I use push to talk when I mute my mic. And then it disappears forever.
See, that's one nice thing Teams has is if you try talking when your mic's muted, it just flashes like in the center of your screen. Your mic's muted. But sometimes I'll just like breathe and it's like your mic's muted and I can't see what the hell is going on behind the mic.
Yeah, TeamSpeak did like a little alarm kind of thing. Also, can we just get stable Discord, please? I was with Dit the other day in voice channel, and apparently our server died.
It
And I
just
had
didn't
to
say
switch-
anything. It's just like trying to reconnect, but it never
Yeah,
actually
it was just like,
disconnected us.
and decided it was
How
dead.
about How about those days like Fee's like thinking he's talking for like 2 hours and he'll like rejoin and be like, "Have you guys heard nothing I've said?" And we'll be like, "What?
Yep, that too.
What?"
I mean, we rag on Discord a lot, but we use it literally all the time. Still, there isn't a great alternative yet.
I use it before I even met you guys because it was free and no one wanted to pay for the guild server anymore.
I feel like I got talks of you switching over and trying to convince people to switch over, and then that was it.
We had the officers already there. It was more or less convincing people to download something to their PC.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I remember you talking about it.
Brendan, why do you have a Gary's mod folder on the desktop of the server?
Because I was trying to make a Gary's mod server at one point to see if I could.
Did it work?
Not really. Not like I
Oh.
wanted it. I got something I could connect to, but not functional enough. Like I wanted my own like TTT server that I could put mods into and have people get on and play. But there's two problems with that. It's hard, and it's harder to get people to play it.
It's harder and it's harder. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday, I got an email being like, "Yo, we got someone starting here. I need them set up." And they're gonna get set up. They were getting set up at what I'm considering the curse desk because I've set up 4 different people at that desk since I started.
Oh no.
So I'm like, I really don't fucking care. Like the last couple times they've been like, oh, this person's starting. We need to set up. It'd be like, oh, well, they're not gonna like start using it right away. Oh, they didn't. They never showed up. Oh, yeah, we fired them like 2 days later. So I'm like, I'm not really excited to set this up because it's just a waste of my time.
Yeah.
So I like let it sit for the afternoon yesterday, and I'm like, I just don't have time for this. They can sit. So today, like in the morning, I'm like, I might as well just start. So I set it up, and like I get it to a point where I'm waiting stuff for bacon. It's like it's bacon, like waiting for the stuff to bake.
Yeah.
Someone starts just fucking sitting down and using the computer. So I just rebooted it on them, and it signed out, and they didn't know the password to get in it. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna sit like this for a while. Then like later in the day, I get a call being like, "Yo, are you done?" Like not even really 24 hours since they've requested this new person that was hired.
They
They're
wanted
like,
it
"Oh, are
like
you done?"
now,
Because
didn't
they've
they?
already started like 2 days ago, and like they haven't been set up yet. I'm like, "Cause you fucking told me 24 hours ago." 1 and 2, I'm like, "Yes, they're done." So I set them up, wasted my time, and I doubt they'll be here in a month, if not 2 weeks. Curse desk.
That's actually fun.
Yeah, so fun waste of my time. Maybe they'll stay, but they just haven't.
It's funny to me that they just like sat down and started using it.
Yeah, they do.
That's what's funny to me.
Because they're just like, they'll see an open computer and they'll be like, oh, instead of walking 3 feet over to check my computer, I'll just like check this one.
Or was it the person that actually needed the computer?
I doubt it because they were looking through. Because the way they get emails is there's an email address you email, then that email address forwards it to like 5 people,
Gotcha.
and they all are supposed to know. Well, then those emails also print out automatically on the printer.
Why do they print?
So you send an email saying hello.
Jesus.
That goes to a mailbox. That mailbox automatically prints that hello email to the printer on a specific
And sends
tray.
it to 5 people.
On a specific tray on the printer. Because they all have mailboxes on the printer. So it
Yeah.
goes to a certain tray. That mailbox also then forwards them that specific email to all their inboxes. So in the end, there's like 6
No.
copies of this email and 1 physical copy.
No. Why?
Yes.
How is that a workflow that works?
They needed a hammer, and they found out a wrench could work, and they just go for it.
It wasn't even a real wrench. It was just an adjustable wrench. They're just
No, but it
twiddling
hits.
it too.
It hits.
Oh God.
Yes. And
terrible.
apparently the printing broke yesterday, which I don't know because I don't check on it. Like I really like it breaks all the time. And if like your email is a little weird, it'll
How would
break.
someone notice that though?
Well, it was like 3:30. They're like, "Hey, we just realized we haven't had anything print out all day." I'm like, "How? How?" Because don't forget, they do all get a copy to their email. They know stuff's coming in.
Oh God, dude. Sounds like a great place to work at.
No, yes and no.
He is obligated to say yes.
No, it's good in a
No, I
lot of
mean,
respects.
like, don't get me wrong. I hear the good stories, and they're good. But I also hear some of the shit shows that go on.
I
You
mean,
know
I just
what,
have
though,
to.
Nick?
What?
I wish that's the type of IT I did still, because that's what I did like at the credit union. I don't enjoy the MSP side of stuff as much as I did the dedicated IT.
I don't like the managed service stuff either. It's not quite great.
Because like, here's the thing, like when you finish a project, you're done. You,
Yeah.
you did your project. I finish a project and it's like, okay, cool.
Here's another one.
These people have been waiting for a bit, so you gotta jump right on this. And I'm like, or when like the Microsoft exploit came out a few weeks ago, we had so many servers we had to patch, whereas a dedicated IT group patches one server and they're done. You know, like it's just your work is multiplied so much more than if you just did it for one place.
Man, even though this goddamn printer update is we have set blocks, still fucking download it on my computer. Blue screen myself in the middle of doing shit.
The what?
The fucking Windows security update KB
For
five
the
zero
printer
zero
stuff
zero eight
that
zero
you try and
two.
print to a Konica, you just burp.
No, anytime we try to print
What type of printers do you have though?
Kyocera.
Yeah, the Konica Minoltas. Kyocera and Konica Minolta are the same company. It's only their copiers. If you were to print to an HP, a Dell, a Ricoh, you would have been fine. It's literally their printers would blue screen you with that KB update.
Well, that's all we got. We got
Well,
like
that's
one brother.
great.
We found that out because we were like, why are these people blue screening all of a sudden? And we're like, what happens if you print a PDF? It's fine. Print to the Konica, dead.
Well,
Print to the Ricoh, fine.
ours was blue screening if you just control P. Like before you even got to select a printer. Like control P was blue screening us.
Might be because Konica was like your only option.
I've
Other
never
than
even
the
called it.
digital prints. Like you had no other physical print drivers installed. And it tried to load the preview in the Konica and it would just die.
I've
I'm telling
never
you,
heard of them called
tell them to
Konica.
buy another copier or just go to Staples or Walmart and buy like the cheapest $20 printer you can find and you'll be able to print.
Or we just uninstall the patch.
Yeah, but do you really trust Microsoft to fix it? That's not a Microsoft issue.
I don't know. I like the support we get from Kyocera because all I do is just call and they come out. And I've had so many issues now. I got the good guys. I have like I always have like the top tier techs come out after I bitched about a couple of low tier techs never finishing stuff. And so yeah, we get like the top tier guy comes out even for like stupid stuff.
I had a copier guy ask me questions about how to update the copier. And I'm like, what do you mean? This is your job. I'm here to give you the IP that it needs. You're supposed to do the rest of this.
Man, the only thing I don't like about Kyocera is like you can't take out the old toner until like it's actually empty. Like you literally can't open up the thing unless you break it. Or you boot it in like maintenance mode. If I see it's low, I can't at like 1 or 2%, I have to like just wait.
No, don't replace my toner yet. I want to cause a massive shitstorm.
I
'Cause we
think
get them
it's a safety thing to prevent someone from opening it when it might have a print job coming in.
Oh, it's just they won't steal them, I guess. So like I have one that's at like 2% right now, and we just got automatically sent the new like replacement toner for it. I'd like to like replace it, but I can't. So I just have to like sit it next to the box or the printer. I'm like, I guess fucking do it at some point.
Print solid pages of that collar. Is
Yeah.
it the magenta? Here's 80 solid magenta pieces of paper soaking wet as they come out.
Great plan. I love it.
That's what I miss about LaserJet. LaserJet paper comes out nice, warm, and crisp. I loved LaserJet. Or inkjet, sorry. When you would print a huge image on an inkjet piece of paper and it would come out all wrinkly, wet, and feeling like it's just going to fall apart because of how much ink is sitting on top of that thing. Damn,
Like
LaserJets are just like heated up to like 400 degrees and pressed together.
so were you around for the episodes where I was talking about the special paper? Bruno should remember the special paper.
I guess not.
Maybe. Yeah.
The A3
Probably.
like
Oh, yeah,
plastic paper that they use for like
Yeah.
boat labels because it like is absolutely it's like
Yeah.
plastic basically.
Yeah, it's like unrippable paper.
Yeah, I should bring some back. You have to get a knife and like cut it. Like you can't rip it. Weatherproof and all that shit. Um, this paper was coming out of the printer so static that like 2 or 3 hours after, the papers were still not wouldn't separate because of static. I showed it to the one tech that came the one time. I'm like, let's say we did a couple thousand of these in a day. He's like, he just kind of gives me a look like, it's a lot of static. I'm like, do you think it could like EMP the goddamn printer? He's like looking at it. He's like,
Probably.
yeah.
How'd you guys fix it?
Uh, we fixed it because the programmer refuses to fix the way our program prints. So only the first page works right. You print one page and the template works, but every subsequent print, the template fucks up. So they
How
don't
does it
get.
make the paper have more charge to it though?
No, it holds charge. The paper doesn't
It's not. There is not a fix. That's just how it works.
the paper just holds on to the charge. It doesn't get dissipated. So a lot of like if you do a bunch of orders and you run like maybe a couple hundred at a time, like the static charge is going to build up to like ungodly levels of like zap, printer goes down.
What you should do, Nick, get a piece of copper wire, put it where the paper comes out, and put like a grounding rod straight through the ground next to the copier.
No, no. Find an open electrical socket and just
Stick
shove
the
it in the
copper
ground hole.
into the ground there, yeah.
Yeah.
Did if you were
What?
going to have your software program handle print jobs, how are you going to choose it? Either A, if you print a 3-page document, the software sends a job to the printer. Hey, print these 3 pages. Or are you going to say, "Hey printer, print this page. Hey printer,
Depends. Am I
print
getting
that
paid
page.
once
Hey
or are you
printer,
keeping me
hey
around to support the program?
yeah." So we can't.
If you're paying me once, sure, I'll make it
Job
fine. You never
security.
fucking call me.
So the
If
person.
you if you're offering to keep me around forever to fix this, I'll make it the worst program I've ever made because I'm the only one who knows how to use it. And your whole company relies on me not getting hit by a bus tomorrow.
Job security.
IT, you either have the most job security in your company or the least amount of job security
At
in your
least you're not.
company.
Yeah, but we're also using an obscure language that we have half the North American developers working on.
Exactly. They're really high job security. But if you bring in some low level tech that you tell what to do, his job security is next to nothing. Hey, little Billy, go unplug her computer and plug it
We
back in for me.
employ almost all the North American developers for this software for this language.
Can't you just find someone who'll rewrite it in a good way?
We're not allowed.
Bring back the truck. I want the truck.
Yeah.
What language is it in again?
Fourth dimension.
What the
That's right.
fuck is that?
Do you know who uses it?
You
NASA.
still or used to?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just because they're. What's the term when a website has like. No, like.
Burn. Oh, your top link.
Yeah, it's Fortnite, bud.
The top link. Put in programming language, not code.
Yeah. There's a
So it's a
website they
software
have.
written in C++ and C. Huh.
It's for Windows and Mac OS. That's because Nick's company
Proprietary.
is Windows and Mac OS.
If you like go on their
Interesting.
website, they still have like placeholder text places. Like,
I can't even find their website. Nick.
uh, uh, there you go. I forget
This
where it
looks
is.
like a Squarespace special right here.
Probably. Social Security Administration uses it. Mm-hmm.
Let's search Google for this image, see where we can find that. Oh, it's probably from PowerPoint. Great.
Jesus,
Oh,
why didn't I ever
look.
think of that? Instead of
Here.
making a website, just make a PowerPoint and upload your PowerPoint as a website.
Look, I found the same dude. The same guy.
Same guy.
Oh, God. NASA.
Maybe they fixed it. There were places on the website you could find just like placeholder text that they never updated, which is just hilarious.
Looks great.
Yeah, real obscure. Real obscure.
30-day trial.
I wouldn't try it. Why 40? Just, it's shit. It is just shit.
Let's make 5D.
Probably
It'll be
trademarked it.
better.
Probably not.
Probably right.
You hear all that Reddit drama?
I saw a little bit of it.
About them
Right.
hiring the person that got kicked out of 2 parties in the UK because they're supporting something. I don't know if you're okay with me saying on the podcast.
Can say the word pedophile.
Because they hired the pedophile supporter.
Yeah, apparently Reddit fired them, but like they said we just didn't vet them enough. It's like, and everyone
What do
just,
you mean?
yeah, I love they did it in like our announcement. People are like, y'all can't Google.
It's
I
like
saw one that was like, I know
the whole internet found this out, and you're supposed to be hiring. Or well, it's an admin. It's not a paid position, right?
no, some admins are paid.
I'm pretty sure Reddit admins are paid.
Okay, so it's a paid position, and you're not gonna interview the person? Like the hell?
No, some people are like, I saw one comment that was just like, yeah, you guys are probably too used to the Reddit search being that fucking trash that you don't understand how real Google works. It was something like so
Oh,
like
that's so good.
because Reddit search is trash.
It's really bad, yeah.
You can search an exact title
And not find
like, yeah,
And it was like yesterday.
yeah,
My best thing I find is Google searching something
yes.
I want in Reddit.
And you say like,
You Google search name of thing space Reddit.
Comes up every time.
Every time.
so yeah, they
If I
probably just
wanna
like
look for
Reddit.
subreddits, that's what I do too.
So yeah, Reddit is a hive mind. Get them going. I can't wait till the next stock is found. Take it to the billionaires.
I saw something about some dude having terminal access. I'm not in the know enough to understand what that means.
I think it means they have more information than like the general public has, but in a way that they don't have more information. They just have access to databases that can get them like.
Yeah. There was just some pictures of some dude that had on Wall Street bets, and he's
like, people are like, hey,
look this up, look this up, look at this up.
I think they just have more information, not necessarily like secret information, but they're able just to like compile more.
Yeah.
Probably from like all the data they're like snooping.
Yep.
People are asking them good questions. They're like, how much of the stock is like held by this and that? Like, a lot of people are going to get a lot of information that they're gonna hold over the rich. Wall Street bets. AMC.
God, get me off. No. Bad website.
I've been starting to use new Reddit.
No.
I use new
Give it
Reddit only for
away.
front page. If I go to subreddits I know and I'm used to going to, I go to old Reddit.
Yeah, there's some dude
Bloomberg.
just like dumping information.
I don't know how much I always trust these people though too. Like it's random
I'm
people
not.
on the internet.
I'm not saying I trust them. I just saw it because I
I
went on
mean, those
all
are.
today for a
I'm
little
pretty sure
bit.
those are just real terminals. Like,
But you can
Dude.
fake so much stuff
Oh,
anymore.
sure.
Like
I'm sure you can, but like, I'm pretty sure like the direction of this subreddit, some dude was just at his job and was like, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Welcome to Reddit. Where's all your tabs? Stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
I was running low on my Google tabs.
Had too much RAM.
Like, it's not that bad on RAM, I don't think.
I don't know, but you're never gonna convince me it's not. What the fuck is your CPU doing? What? What do you mean you're encode? That doesn't encode at the same time, does it? What? I thought you did that post. You encode it twice? I don't know what you're doing.
Bruno's
You
hacking the mainframe.
using that GPU too, video encode. Dude, that's not. What you doing over there?
Lots, dude.
Apparently.
And I also have like 60 things open, so I mean, I'm in on the server. It's recording. Discord streaming.
I don't know, Bruno. I think you're gonna have to buy a new AR here. So I think you need to buy your lower, upper,
My
lower,
lower.
lower.
Yeah, probably should snatch
But
one.
just snatch it lower, and then you can sit on never doing it else. But like, you snatch
Yeah,
the lower for a couple hundred.
yeah.
Spend that second half your stimmy and just throw it in a box.
I should.
Not that I think something would happen, but it's not like it never has happened before.
Yeah.
1994 to 2004. There was some ban. I don't really know the details of it, but I know there was some sort of ban. You could buy like 10 of them and flip them. You could
I
start.
don't need to do that.
We could then start the Nick and Bruno gun shop.
Selling lowers. That's it.
Yeah. Sell them for. We'll join like the graphics card scalpers. We'll have people pay us Bitcoin for them.
Do we hodl with
No,
that?
no, Dogecoin with them. Then we'll translate them into Bitcoin.
Okay, I'm game. You convinced me.
Or should we make? Should we have Dit make a crypto? Wow coin.
I don't support crypto at all, so
What?
I hate. Well, I don't support the mining of like crypto and stuff. I hate what it does to the PC market.
Linus video just said it wasn't that much about crypto.
No, but it's still artificial demand and stuff.
But
Like
maybe it'll
they're the
push
ones
us.
who are buying the higher prices is the issue.
I see it as a pushing of more powerful cards because people.
No, they
you
buy
guys-
the higher price stuff because they see, oh, I'll get my return on investment.
They buy the inflated stuff.
Yeah,
I think
and
is
like
what
if
we
they
should be saying.
didn't, prices would drop quicker.
I saw an article about Nvidia might be releasing a card that like blows the 3090 out. I don't know. I would look to see if I can find it, but I have to search on Reddit, so you know that ain't
They're getting
happening.
better faster.
Or were they sandbagging?
Nvidia has not been sandbagging, other than like the 20 series, but the 30
Yeah,
series
that's
is
the
a
one
big
I'm
jump.
mad about.
I feel like they didn't intentionally try to sandbag 20 series, but I don't think ray tracing went as well as they hoped it would do.
It's always first gen tech.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like the past couple generations have been like good. Right, graphics cards are also skewed because they do release a bunch of shit cards for people to be able to afford. So it's like my 1070 is not good. Well, yeah, you also didn't want to splurge for like a 1080. Like,
1070
Even
is pretty
70s
good
are
though.
okay.
Like
It's like the
it,
50 Ti's that are
yeah, like
yeah,
they're
like those are
trash,
the
but like,
shit.
cheaper budget.
but then again, if you have your friends sitting there being like, I can't spend more than 300 on cards, like, well, yeah, like,
Well, that's the thing. People will come up to me and they're like, "I want a PC." It's like, all right, how much you want to spend? 400. Do you have a monitor? No.
tell them to yard sale that
here's
shit.
here's a Raspberry Pi.
Well, like they expect to like be able to play games at like 4K and stuff. Like, spend money.
Yeah, Shroud says I need a 240 hertz monitor. I want that one, and my budget's $300.
For the whole PC, including the monitor.
Yeah, where that monitor I know is more expensive than that.
I'm still squirreling away my $50 a month for my graphics card fund.
Are you there yet?
Probably. If a 3080 Ti comes out, if I was like gonna get it at MSRP, I probably have enough for it.
You're gonna struggle.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get it. I'm just saying like that's where I have probably enough if I could get it at MSRP, but like I don't know what it would ever be past
I
that.
think Nick understands the struggle, but Nick's saying that, if he got lucky and was able to click the button, maybe
He
it
could
would all
work
work
it.
out. Are you
Yeah,
feeling like you need a new card?
I'd do it just to do it.
Okay. Don't you
I'd
have
do it.
a 1080 Ti now?
Yeah.
Same.
I'd
Well, on 1080p, like there's very few games that it struggles with, and the games it does, like everything struggles with.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna up my monitor to 1440 or 4K till I would get a new card. So I feel like it's not bottlenecking me by any. It's like artificially bottlenecking me.
That's that's where I was at too.
You're
with mine.
holding yourself off before you upgrade the
Like
monitor.
it's not. It'll be like it'd be good enough for like 1440, but like
It's a want
It's
upgrade,
still
not a
struggle.
need upgrade.
yeah. So I do the graphics card. I was hoping originally to like do the graphics card like this year for like the 3080 Ti. Be like that's great, and then do 1440 like around like my birthday, Christmas. Just be like, yo, can I get a monitor? And they'd be like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a monitor and a case I really like before I upgrade.
What kind of monitor? Ultra wide?
1440p. I want to see if an OLED 1440p comes out.
I can recommend 1440p. I think that it made a much bigger difference than I thought it would.
The big thing I
Like,
want is
for the better.
three. I want three 27s. Because I have a 27, 24, 27.
I have a 27 and 24s on the side.
I have a 32, a 25, and a 18.
Hell?
I'm not against 4K, but I'd rather, like kind of with 1080, I'd rather have 1440 at high refresh than 4K at like 60.
Yeah.
4K would not be my gaming display, is how I would do it. Like 4K would be my dedicated video watching screen.
I think that, but I'm like, how much shit am I not even going to ever watch in 4K?
But how much stuff do you actually notice the difference of gaming in 4K? Like
Exactly. That's why I
CS,
don't want
you
4K at all.
wouldn't run at 4K.
What, you want 4K Factorio, Nick? Is that what you want? You want to see all the detail?
I kind of want to watch 4K. I would love to watch a Grand Tour episode on like a Samsung
dude.
OLED 4K or
I
8K,
might have to.
like
Yeah. That'd be sick.
like good, crisp, clean colors on their already good color. Like they're good with colors on Amazon.
Their cameras are so good, too.
4K of that video Oh,
You've
it'd be like
convinced me to watch Grand Tour on my TV now.
I'm sure your TV's fine, but like I want an OLED. Like I want nice for like I
Well,
want
that's
to.
the thing, I wanna wait
Mine's not
on
an
it.
OLED, but it's still 4K and better than
Yes.
a
Like, they have
shit monitor
laptop
that I usually watch.
screens that are OLED and stuff. They just don't have a 1440p monitor. I also don't think they make them above 60 hertz.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those. The only reason I'd watch like one or two things with a high resolution like TV, but other than that, I'd be like whatever.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
doesn't. It's not worth.
surprised they jumped to 4K that quickly.
I'm not. They fucking just push that. I'm surprised they're probably all sitting on their dicks right now because they can't figure out what to do next because they can't go to 8K. Because
Because
again,
no one's
TV
using
shows are
4K
still
now.
in 720. They're
What
not
do you
filming
mean?
anything
There's
better.
already 8K stuff coming out, Nick.
Why? What's the fucking point if you
To
can't
be
watch
ahead of it,
TV?
4K's been out for a while.
I
I know,
know.
but like the content's not in 4K.
Well, yeah, but people like to buy TVs ahead of time and stuff.
Ahead of time, we're still on 720p if you're watching basic cable.
He's not
Well,
wrong.
I feel like the people buying 8K TVs aren't watching basic cable.
I know, but if they're gonna start pushing them to the masses, like what? Even your streaming services like Netflix and stuff, you have to pay extra for like 4K, and that's not all content.
Hell, our bandwidth is getting limited pretty soon here. You're gonna need like 100 meg service just for streaming.
How much is it to like upgrade net or do all of them offer it? Like I thought like you had to pay more for maybe Netflix or maybe it's Hulu.
Neither. Maybe it used to be a thing, it's not anymore.
To stream Netflix in 4K, you need 25 megabit a second.
Here's the thing, that's the bare minimum, and
Yeah.
that would only work for their like select videos that they put at the front of their servers. If you want to watch a show that is some obscure anime that's in 4K, you probably need like a 70 megabit bit rate because it's gonna be
Apple
pulling it
TV is
from.
using 40 megabit per second.
Yeah, no, you need Netflix Premium to get Ultra HD support.
Oh yeah, they charge for that.
So that's $5 a month. Yeah, it's $5 extra a month. Compared to, like if you have standard, which is probably what a lot of people have is like I don't know, actually. Basic you don't get HD, standard you get HD available, and premium you get Ultra HD. So you need the $5 extra on Netflix just to get 4K like streaming.
I find it insane 1080p isn't the basic thing.
No. Because all the like, if you're a Hulu or if you're like a Netflix rebranding or rebroadcasting a show, again, that show's only in 720.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of time it's pretty bad.
I can't wait to watch my local news shooting at 720p on my 8K or TV. That'll look real good.
No, remember when TV stations went 1080p
I
up from like
don't.
480p? Because no, if you get the HD channels, you have the 1080p feed.
I hate the HD channels because like the
For the longest time, I'm not positive mine are HD, like full HD.
I
Because
always
there
thought
was a
the
long ass time that they were 1080i, which is not the same.
I
It's
think that's what mine were, and they always looked so trash. I'd watch in standard because it just looked better.
1080i is close to 1080p.
It's half of it, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't.
That's
Is it because cable can't support it? But cable can support gigabit internet, so how can it not support?
I don't know. It's just they don't want to pay for new camera equipment. I just don't know what it is. But like yeah, sure. I'm happy with like everyone getting 8K TVs, but like you're just not gonna watch anything
It's the way the
anywhere
pixels.
close.
It's the way the pixels are rendered. I think Bruno between I and P.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm,
Hmm.
You probably didn't like those at a lower frame rate.
I knew it looked like shit all the time. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah, it's 1080. It's the same resolution, but they interpolate frames in between every one of them. There's like another frame that's like, hey, we're gonna guess where it's supposed to be.
They legit skip half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what upscaling stuff to 4K and all does is it processes thinking, I think this pixel should be this color.
Yes, but that's taking pixels that are there already and making more of them. This is just like making frames, like whole images, because it's guessing to get the frame rate higher. I don't know. Either way, Garbo.
Okay, guys, we're gonna release the new 16K TVs. You can watch all your favorite content at clear, crisp 1080p.
Did
Don't
you
worry, we
see
have.
LG's no longer making phones?
Yeah, and I'm pissed about it.
Switch to LG, you guys said. Fucking waste of my
They're nice.
time.
It's a nice phone,
Because
isn't it?
no one would switch to them is the issue.
No, because they'd waste $1 billion on a foldable phone no one fucking wanted.
Yeah, they went a little too crazy.
Well, they were trying to do something to like get people because like people are buying the Samsung phone and stuff, so they're like, we got to do something.
Make their phones that people wanted.
Who wanted the Samsung folding phone?
No one.
People
I
still
just
bought
want a
it.
regular, normal phone that has a headphone jack. What's so hard about that?
That was the thing. LG had like the best audio, but so
I
many people.
know.
Bruno, look at all the people that are happy with their free Apple earbuds that they use for like 5 years. It makes a sound.
The next
Doesn't
phone
care
I
if it sounds like it's in a tin can. It makes a sound.
Man, the next phone I get is another. I'm going back to Apple at this point. Like, I'm not gonna try to play flip flop of what brand I like on Android. Samsung has so much trash bloatware. Don't want that.
No,
What?
they don't anymore.
Every all the SEs I've just deployed a whole ton of like
Yeah, if you're
20
buying the
SEs.
cheap ass phones that have to have the bloatware to support their cost.
I don't want to buy an expensive. I don't justify my phone usage anymore to need $1,000 plus phone.
I'm kind of in the same boat. To
Well,
be
then just
honest.
buy last year's model or something. Because an iPhone's going to cost you just as much unless you get the cheapy versions of the iPhone.
I'm thinking of going SEs now. Like, I don't care about my phone. Like, I'm over this fucking phone train shit. Like, I don't want some flagship $1,200
My
phone
only
anymore.
problem is it's going to slow down quicker, or feel slow quicker.
I could buy one. If I could buy one $1,000 phone or like 2 phones for the same price. Like,
Yeah.
if I get an iPhone, they're going to the M1 chips that are supposed to be like, or better M1 chips that are supposed to be like the bomb.
That's going to the iPads, not the phones.
For now, you don't think it's gonna eventually get there?
Not low power enough for a phone. Not low, like power consuming enough, rather.
Can we get a new battery tech, please?
Never. Lithium ion until we
The
die.
newest tech we have is putting multiple batteries in a phone to charge them both and just call it like super fast charging and stuff. Like that's what the new Asus phone does is it has 2 separate batteries and when you charge it, it charges each battery at like 30 watts, so you need a 60-watt charger.
Yeah, I don't know. I use my phone as a glorified like YouTube watching phone. Like, sure, I'd have a smaller display, but whatever. Like, I'm
See,
not.
that's why I don't want to go with a cheapy phone is because I watch so much YouTube on my phone. I don't want a small screen. Like that's why I got a Note is because I wanted the bigger screen.
I have an iPad. If I really need to use it, like, I'll use my iPad. Like,
See, I don't want to carry multiple devices everywhere.
I don't. Like, if I'm at home, I'll use my iPad. If I'm somewhere in public, then like I'm
Yeah, or if
probably
you're going
I'm
on
watching my. I'm not like I'm not holding my phone like vertical in
Do
public.
you guys take headphones with you?
I should, but I don't.
to where public or work.
Or like, I don't know.
I always have headphones with me if I plan on using my phone for something.
I I'd have to get into the earbuds, which I'm not a fan of. So I could have the little case, like the AirPod style case things that you can
I
just
have
pop in one.
like that's why I have my wireless earbuds, and I just bring those with me
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like if I ever got into those, I'd probably be my part of my EDC kit. Like I just have them always on me.
Excuse me? Since when are you in that crowd?
I mean, I have stuff. I always have my keys. I always have my knife. I always have my like. I don't carry much, but I do carry like a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
things on me.
I understand. You just threw me off by saying it. I haven't heard anyone from our group of people say that before.
I don't have it on me now, but I do have my like. I always have a box cutter on me. That's blade.
But like, if I travel, I don't want to have to carry more stuff. If one phone gets me everything I need, I'd rather just spend more on the phone than more on multiple devices.
I'm thinking about getting a new pair of earbuds. More expensive ones. Like nicer ones. Because I have like cheap AirPod style earbuds.
Yeah.
They're not knockoffs or anything. They're just that's the way I describe them.
Apparently, Logitech just made some really nice earbuds. They're
I was
wired.
looking at Sony ones. Sony like true
Yes.
wireless.
Sony stuff is always good.
Yeah.
If you're spending good money, I should say. Like,
They're pretty up there. They're like $160, I think.
yeah, if you try buying like the $20 Sonys though, they're gonna be
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have their economical stuff. But I've had nice Sony stuff in the past. I just want noise pass through. That's the biggest thing I want that I don't have. I
It is
want
a
like
nice
that
feature.
the ambient noise to be able to hear people and things.
If the Pixel Buds, if I wasn't worried that they might like drop support, I think they were trying to go cool directions with them with like auto translating people when you talk to them. Like I think
I found this more as a gimmick than anything.
if it got good one day though, I feel like it's the future.
Sure, it would be neat. It's just I don't see myself using it either.
I don't, but like I think that's how like the future unites of people being like quick translating, like throw one in, put one in my ear and I can listen to Juan's conversations when he's spitting Spanish.
I just I'm to the point that I'm scared of Googling. Sorry, not Googling. I'm scared of Google killing things.
You should just never like just never
Like,
think a Google project is gonna work.
I'm day to day. I'm like, oh, they might axe Android one of these days. But then I think, it's kind of too big to die. But then I think, it's Google. They got pretty deep pockets. Like,
They ditch Android for they'd like make Chrome OS independent enough from Android. Like that's where it would go.
that's what I mean. Like, it terrifies me sometimes what they'll kill. Like, there was nothing wrong with Hangouts, and it's just dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
I've gone through like 4 messaging apps from them until I finally decided, screw it. I'm not doing it just on the fact that they kill them.
Yeah. But my phone's a year old now, so probably do 2 or 3 years, and I'm just gonna probably I'm gonna get like an iPhone SE or like a couple year old, like what would eventually be like the 13 or something like that, and
My
just
things that I go for are screen, camera, and sound. I don't care too much. As long as YouTube, Twitch, Hulu, Netflix all work, I'm happy.
what I do with my phone, I call a lot with it now. With the
I Google things on my phone. It's about all it's good for.
I listen to my audiobooks in my car on it.
I do listen to music in vehicles on it.
It's like my car entertainment. Just some like general like Redditing. That's all it really does. It's a Reddit machine.
Mine's that and Googling. Like, oh, I need to take the battery off of the frame of a Ford van. How the hell do I do that? And look at some pages. That was a terrible job, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that on the podcast or not. That was terrible. It took like 3 hours to replace a car battery.
Oh, I think you did mention that. Because of where it's placed.
Yeah. It was in a box bolted to the frame.
Yeah, you mentioned that when I was here.
You can't fucking work on
Terrible.
Can't work on cars. They make them so goddamn.
No, I'll tell you what I should have done. I should have built a taller shed and put a
No.
goddamn lift in it.
It would have been nice for a few years until you got a new car that you can't. What happens when the Ranger dies when you need a new car?
I
So
don't know.
in the past,
Get a new car that you can't even work on because they use proprietary bolts.
Nah.
in the past month, I've used 173 gigs of Wi-Fi on my phone. 140 gigs are on YouTube.
Enough. The
12
past full
gigs on
month.
Reddit. Yeah,
Ooh, data
just 12 are on
manager.
Reddit. Because I use Twitch, I mostly use my PC, kind of.
See, I have mine set to my. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let me.
But like, I feel like 140 gigs of YouTube's a good bit to watch, and I don't always turn it up to like max resolution. If
I've
I'm watching like,
used 100 gigs.
yeah, like if I'm watching a 3-minute video, I'll leave it at 480p.
Oh
or
wait,
whatever it goes to.
I transferred some stuff wirelessly, so that whole thing is a lot.
I only use 2 gigs.
In the
But
past
see, like
month
that's the difference. Like that's why
Yep.
I want to
of
spend more on
Wi-Fi
my phone.
on Wi-Fi though, that's not the full month. That started 5 days ago.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
20.
mine is February 24th to March 24th. The chart
Yeah.
I
It's
was looking
20 gigs. 6 on Hulu, 5 on YouTube,
I mean, it's
4 on
not gonna
Reddit,
focus,
1 on
but that's
Twitch.
I'm creeping up on my data caps lately.
I
Gotta
got
be careful.
unlimited. I can't
I
use
mean my Wi-Fi data.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dumb.
I don't have
Wait,
cell
you have different data caps between your Wi-Fi and your not Wi-Fi?
My phone plan's unlimited. My Wi-Fi 1.2 terabytes.
Like,
Do you have Service Electric as well, Nick?
No.
How do you have a Wi-Fi data cap?
I'm not showing
Xfinity?
them this, but like, I'm at 67% for this month, which is fine. You know,
But that's your
that's
PC as well, right? Not just your Wi-Fi.
yeah, it's my whole
Network.
network. But then like, some of these are getting close. Like that one's over 2 terabytes for last
Well, didn't
month.
you say like at the end of the month you
Yeah, I opened some shit up and downloaded a bunch of stuff. It's just like I hate that this is a thing that I have to pay attention to. That's what annoys me. This
Same.
shouldn't be something that I need to pay attention to.
It's because your ISP's scummy.
I feel like they're not that bad compared to other people though. Like Nick, what did you say yours was?
1.2.
I'm way past that already.
Who's your ISP, Nick?
Xfinity.
Oh, but you're using like cable from them. Like you
Yep.
don't get iOS or anything in your area?
No. DSL. I can get Verizon DSL.
Oh. See, that's one requirement I always have if I go somewhere is I need fiber.
But Xfinity just in February introduced the 1.2 data cap. They never used to have it.
One
So-
nice thing is if I do end up moving with my grandparents towards the end of the year, they have Cox cable, which is kind of awful in itself, but no data cap. Even though it's cable.
Yeah, so
I might try switching them away from it because they don't really watch TV.
and Comcast is trash, but like they're less trash. Like I'd rather have them like than Service Electric. No offense, Bruno. Like
there's nothing I can do though. Is the problem?
there's nothing I can do either. Like I'm happier I'm in my boat than your boat though. That's
Like I'm happy that I have decent internet. I'm
Yeah.
calling what I get decent.
Yeah, you could have a Frontier.
But like the fact that I have to keep like the fact that I'm on 4 out of 6 on internet plans for a home that has 2 people in it. For basically just the data cap.
I think they're like what intro plan gets you like 10 gigs of internet a month.
200.
200 gigs. I was
It's
looking
on
at
the
this. You're good.
Yeah, it goes
10 meg down, 1 meg up.
Yeah, that's the
So
other
I
thing. The upload pisses me off. I want more upload.
you don't even get it on the good plan.
I know. I can have a gig down and 50 megabytes up.
Because they're saving the money there. Like they could have a discount against
Like,
your data cap.
If I went full bore download, does
I
it
don't
last me a day?
Connected device. Is that connected devices like a
That's
limit?
just them talking out of their ass. They're saying for a home with 8 to 10 people, you need this internet.
Oh.
They're trying to. Yeah, you think that I'm following 8 to 10 devices, Did?
I don't know.
I think I have like 47 connected right now. Let me look. $45. There are 45 connected devices right now. Hell, how many server instances are taking IPs? I think I have like 6 of them. I don't know. The data cap thing, dude. It's terrible.
Yes. Clap. Trash.
Let's do a download time calculator. My file size is, let's say, my data cap of 2,500 gigabytes. And my download speed is 200 megabit. How long is that? 29 hours. That's how long I can run it.
I'd be curious.
Wait, from where you're at now, or like if you were at 0?
If for the whole cap, my whole data cap, it would take me
Full tilt. Yeah.
full tilt 30 hours. And it's done.
Seems pretty reasonable to me.
If I even get service.
Which
It's
plan
also,
do you have?
it also
4, you
cut 200 meg.
Yeah, it's all trash.
You could download Warzone like 4 times.
It's ridiculous.
That's what pisses me off. If we ever buy like a big game, it's like 1/12 of my like monthly cap can go to downloading a big game or an update.
I actually have to think about this stuff. Is the part that pisses me off.
Yeah, mine's like extra $10 every 100 gigs over. Can't charge you more than like 30.
Bruno, if you go with the really slow plan, it'll take so long to download stuff, you'll never be able to hit your cap.
I don't think that's right.
Well, I'm saying you wouldn't have the patience to constantly
Oh.
download stuff.
You say that, but I literally have things running 24/7 just to download things. So,
Hmm.
We
would
would
take
be able to borrow
Dick.
stuff from you.
that bottom tier, 2 hours and 23 minutes.
That's scary.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong number. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was
I
gonna say
put
2
things in the wrong
hours.
slots.
2 hours. You download a game and you're done on a 10.
47. 47 hours.
See, that's the better value. You get multiple of that tier, Bruno.
No, fuck off.
Multiple of that
No.
tier.
But then, like, the gig plan, how long do you think that would take? Because that's not going to last very long.
60 hours?
1 gig for, hold on, wait. 1 gig for 600 gigs.
6 terabytes.
Yeah. They don't say if it's G small b or G big B for the download speed. I'm assuming it's small b.
Yeah, it's gigabit, and you're downloading gigabytes.
Yeah.
60.
No, it's more than 60.
I saw that eyebrow
Or
raise.
it's some sort of like.
I saw that eyebrow raise.
All right, well then divide by 8, not add, or times by 8.
I saw that eyebrow. What is it?
14 hours.
Oh.
So there, you divide by 8, kind of, not really.
14 hours.
Is that
That's
right?
Yes, it's right.
Oh, because that's by the second. That's right.
Big.
It's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Actually, I don't care.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
do.
fighting in the bandwidth wars. Again, you guys are only going to catch me in the robot apocalypse. Catch me when I'm like.
Catch me outside. How about that?
When I'm setting up some like some EMP like trap to help stop the supply lines of the auto.
Are the Autobots rolling out?
Basically, fucking once they teach the Boston Dynamics robot like some like ninja skills, we're fucking dead.
Speaking of ninja skill, apparently I finished Naruto today.
Yeah, apparently.
The two of them convinced me to skip 80 episodes of it.
You could have
Hey.
watched all of them.
The internet also helped you.
You watch all of them.
I don't want to.
Well, then
Nick,
you
I was struggling so hard.
You can find out who that chick is, Bruno.
I don't care who it was.
Dog, there's nothing. The core story to Naruto is good. The core story.
Yeah, I agree with that. But when I watch 5 episodes and 2 minutes of time pass, it pissed me off. Okay?
Yes.
I'm just like, oh, hi there. Flashback. Flashback.
Flashback and a flashback.
So rough. But like you said, the core story is good.
Yes. I will be watching the second season of the show I don't want to tell you about this weekend.
I've been thinking about that so much, Nick.
I doubt it's on any of your. Well, it probably is one way. It's probably one.
I
That's
don't think it's on my list, but it might be in the radar.
Like, could I see your list? I'm not going to tell you either way, but could I see your list to know?
Here's a whole Trello of it.
Maybe sometime I can screenshot or something.
Are you talking about Bruno's Trello list or a different list?
My watch list, my plan to watch list.
Yeah,
That's what he's talking
it's on Trello, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I started a new show.
Yeah.
It's a genre that I did not think I would like. Okay. Let me start with that. But I know it's a popular show, and I got recommended I went to someone that I knew watched a lot of shows, like a lot of anime, and I said, "Hey, I'm looking for recommendations to put on my list." And he was like, "Hey, this one, another one, and Hunter x Hunter." I said, "Okay, I watched Hunter x Hunter already." It's Kaguya-sama Love is War. It's like a romance comedy,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a narrator that is absolutely hilarious. I thought there's no way I would like this show, but I kept seeing people talk about it, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to try it. It's hilarious.
Hmm.
I don't know how else to explain it other than
I'll take your report. Konosuba was pretty funny. I didn't watch the second season yet, but first season was sure something.
yeah. I liked it. I liked the humor of Konosuba.
Yeah. You got anything else?
I don't think. What else do I have? I don't know. I'm vaccinated. How about that? That happened, I think, because that was Thursday. The best day.
His best day. It's good.
I don't know. What else is there?
Not much. We got some good time in, so we can end it because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later.